In Freudian psychology, it is believed that the unconscious mind consists of the id, ego, and superego. The id and the superego are analogous to the devil and the angel on one's shoulders. The id is the impulsive desire-based element that tells a person to act in whatever way is necessary to achieve a goal. Without something regulating this impulsive desire, human behavior would often be inappropriate and motivated by instant gratification. On the other end of the spectrum is the superego, which applies overarching morality to individual situations. It is the ego's job to find a balance between the id and the superego so that one's behavior properly matches the stimulus. Because Freud is so concerned with the human unconscious mind, he also has theories about how a person's thoughts escape without conscious effort. One example of the unconscious expression of thought is through the Freudian slip. It is believed that a person's true thoughts and motives can be revealed through mistakes in speech in which the intended word is replaced with a seemingly unrelated sentiment. According to Freud, the random insertion of the incorrect thought is an unconscious way of stating one's true feelings. An example of this is entering a wrestling match and instead of saying, "nice to meet you," when shaking the opponent's hand, the wrestler says, "nice to beat you," indicating his true intention. Shakespeare incorporates Freudian elements into his play Hamlet in the characterization of Queen Gertrude. The relationship between Hamlet and Gertrude represents Freud's idea of the Oedipus complex, which represents a son's sexual desire toward his mother. This becomes prominent during the scene that takes place in Gertrude's bedroom, when Hamlet fiercely and passionately overpowers and constricts his mother. Freud's idea of the unconscious mind is also represented in Hamlet through Gertrude's marriage to her brother-in-law, King Claudius, shortly after the murder of King Hamlet. Her actions are a clear result of her id, which compels her to attain her goal of being married without contemplating the morality and the consequences of her actions. In this scene, an interpretation of Queen Gertrude's mentality after she drinks the poison, her superego begins to come through as she reflects on her past decisions.
One.
No!
Judgment.
A hit! A very palpable hit!
Well again!
Stay, give me drink. Hamlet, this pearl is thine. Here's to thy health. Give him the cup.
I'll play this bout first. Set it by a while. Come. Another hit. What do you say?
He's fat and scant of breath. Here, Hamlet, take my napkin, rub thy brow. The queen carouses to thy fortune, Hamlet.
Good madam.
Gertrude, do not drink!
I will, my lord. I pray you pardon me.
It is the
I
poison.
dare not drink yet, madam. By and by.
Come, let me wipe thy face. You're clearly the superior dueler, my son. I have complete faith and support for you. Strike him a third time.
Laertes. Come for the third, Laertes. You do but dally. I pray you pass with your best violence. I am afeard you make a wanton of me.
Say you so. Come on.
Ah!
Suddenly I feel so faint. What is the cause of this weakness? Oh, my dear Hamlet, I have failed you as a mother. I should have honored your feelings, and not solely my own. I remember when your father was alive, and life seemed so simple. I had a great husband and son, but on the dark day of your father's death, all happiness and joy disappeared. In the blink of an eye, the entire kingdom was overwhelmed with sorrow, and I found myself alone. The only remedy for my despair was Claudius's friendship and support. I was lost. I acted hastily out of my foolish need for
The queen remembers the king's coronation.
And the kingdom of Denmark is mine. Good thing Gertrude's beauty surpasses her intellect. I have taken what I deserve and will be a far greater king than my brother ever was.
Oh, what a happy day. I found this country a new king, and I found myself a new husband, a caring and new husband.
Oh, look at the smile on that devilish woman's face. She humiliates me. How could she marry that wretched man, my father's brother? That incestuous woman. Her weakness and dependence have overcome her ability to reason. This man is no replacement for my father.
My son didn't want me to marry him. Oh, Claudius, from the beginning. And I never listened. Even before he went mad and started accusing my husband of terrible things. But what was my son mad? As I lay here in my sudden condition, has he not forewarned me? Perhaps I am in my current state because I didn't listen. Could it be that there was a reason to Sir Hamlet's madness? In my shallowness of thought, I didn't even trust my own son. In my bedroom that day, he tried to warn me about my husband. Oh, what a rash of bloody deed this is.
A bloody deed? Almost as bad, good mother, as kill a king and marry with his brother?
As kill a king? Does he blame me for the death of King Hamlet? How could I have anything to do with such a tragedy? Besides, he's just killed Polonius. He's the only killer here. Surely this can't be what he speaks of. But then why is he being so rude to me?
That is be proof and bulwark against sense.
What have I done that thou darest wag thy tongue in noise so rude against me?
Such an act that blurs the grace and blush of modesty, calls virtue hypocrite, takes off the rose from the fair forehead of an innocent love, and sets a blister that makes marriage vows as false as Dicer's oaths.
Marriage vows as false as Dicer's oaths? Is it my marriage that angers him? He protests to my hasty marriage. But what of his father's murder? How are these two events related in his head? Has he completely lost his mind? I didn't want to believe that Claudius killed the king. I turned away from Hamlet as he tried to explain it all to me. I didn't put the real issue into perspective because I didn't want to face the consequences. I sought instantaneous contentment and behaved accordingly. I have now paid the ultimate price for my short-sightedness. My son wasn't crazy. He was the only one who knew the truth. Why didn't I see what was right? If I only could take back my impulsive behavior and fix everything. But Claudius, this is all his doing. This is what Hamlet was trying to tell me. The drink, the false king has poisoned me. I can't let Hamlet suffer the same fate. No, no, the drink, oh my Hamlet, I am poisoned.
One.
No.
Judgment.
A hit. A very palpable. Oh, goddamn. Stay with me.
Oh my God.
Hamlet, this pearl is thine. Here's to thy health.
You can't pick up.
Pick up the goddamn cup.
Wait, the cup. Oh.
Hit.
No.
No, I said the wrong line.
Thine. Here's to thy health. Give him the cup.
Remember, you're supposed to drink when it says he.
Stay, give me drink. Hamlet, this pearl is thine. Here's to thy health. Give him the cup. The pearl of it. Damn it. A hit, a very palpable hit.
Well, again.
Stay, give me drink. Hamlet, this pearl is thine. Here's to thy health. Give him the cup.
Drink it before you poison it.
Wait, what?
Don't poison it, then drink it.
Oh, my bad.